Whereas if you told me at 25, like, okay, if you can win Mr. Olympia and you're going to limit yourself to live to 40, I probably would have made the decision to win the Olympia and decide to you know, if I had the risk of, you know, dying at 40 years old, I would have said, okay, I'll take the Olympia title. But that mentality changes as you get older. You want to live longer, right? And I think a lot of athletes would say the same thing, or maybe they'd be afraid to say that. But I can tell you my mindset was I wanted to be the champion. So bad I was willing to give up, you know, half my life to do that. But I think now, if people are smart, what concerns me is they're putting stuff in their body that isn't what it says it is. And I think we've dealt with that all along, but it's very, very dangerous. And I think they don't even know what they're taking half the time because they're reading on the internet, take this, take that, you know, do this, do that. And they're not using doctors to bounce questions off of, and nothing's really legit. And that's the biggest concern in the health aspect. And I think that's what's going to affect people later in their decisions they made now in the future. I think some guys abuse drugs just like anyone, as far as even the recreational side, or smoking cigarettes, alcohol, we've seen it all. But to be honest, I mean, the guys that reach that elite level, especially at the Olympia level, are there for a reason. With or without drugs, they would still be somewhat more genetically inclined to do better. And I think that there's a lot of misconception with the top guys using more stuff or doing more damage to their bodies than the guys that are lower level. I think the training and, like I said, the nutrition have a lot to do with the time you actually can be on top and be able to remain healthy. And I say that not to sit here and point at myself and say, hey, I'm a model of what, you know, perfect, you know, limitations are. But you know what, I was a volume trainer. I never trained crazy heavy. I ate very, very well. I worked with a nutritionist since 18 years old, and I never was a big protein eater. I was more of a carbohydrate eater. And I think that had a lot to do with why now at 45 I can continue to train with zero joint pain. My body feels great, and I'm still eating on a very clean diet. And I think that, you know, I'm just looking at now as like, okay, how long can I live?